Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick video on complementary and supplementary angles to help you with your quiz that's coming up. I'll probably post the quiz Friday night, and you'll have a few days to do it. Okay, here we go. So let's start with complementary angles again. Complementary angles, remember complementary have a sum of 90 degrees. Remember that? Okay, complementary is 90. All right, so let's do a complementary one real quick. I'm not going to draw them. I'm going to do it like a word problem because you'll see those a lot like that. All right, two angles are complementary. Remember, that means their sum is 90. Their measurements are 3x. The first one's 3x, and the second one is 7x. What is the value of x? How much is x worth? Okay, so remember, complementary means their sum is 90. So we're going to add these two together. 3x and 7x make 10x. And when we add them together, they must equal 90. So almost done. You always divide by the variable here. 90 divided by 10 is 9. So the answer is x equals 9. Complementary is 90, okay? So on these problems, all you're going to do, take the two measurements of the angles, in this case it's 3x and 7x, add them together and make it equal 90 and then solve it, okay? All right, let's try another one. This will help you on your quiz, so make sure you watch this whole video, all right? This one's a little bit trickier. We're going to say the measurements of these two angles are, let's say they are x minus 5 is the first one. And let's say the second angle is x plus 5. All right? So we know we have to add these two together and make them equal to 90 because complementary means the sum is 90. X and x give you 2x. Now this is important because a lot of people last class wanted to say 5 and 5 make 10 and they wrote 10 down. That's wrong, okay? That's minus 5 and a positive 5. Well, negative 5 and a positive 5 make 0. So when you add these together, it's 0. So plus 0 equals 90. But we're smart enough, we know we don't have to write plus 0 because it's just irrelevant. So we're going to leave out the plus 0 and just write 2x equals 90. We don't need to put the plus 0 there. 90 divided by 2, 45. Okay? One more complementary problem, and we'll do one with fractions. Okay? So let's say that the first angle is 1/4 x plus 5. And the second angle they give you is 2/4 x. Let's say plus 5 again. Why not? All right, so we're going to have to add these together and make them equal to 90. 1/4 x can be added to 2/4 x because they're like terms, remember? 1/4 plus 2/4 is 3/4. 5 plus 5, 10. And what do they equal because they're complementary? 90. All right, so let's solve it. Instead of adding 10, we're going to subtract 10. Remember that from earlier this year? We're left with 3/4 x equals 90 minus 10 is 80. And now don't get confused here. Remember, we always divide by this, whatever's in front of the variable. The number in front of the variable is 3/4. So get your calculator out and do 80 divided by 3/4. And it gives me 106 2/3. 106 2/3 as the final answer. Okay? Outstanding. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing, the same problems, type problems, but instead of complementary, we're going to say the angles are supplementary, which means they have a sum of 180, not 90. Complementary is 90, supplementary is 180. Okay? All right. So let's do a couple problems. All right? Let's try this. 2x minus 4 plus 2x plus 4. And they're supplementary. All right? I shouldn't have wrote it like that. The first angle is 2x minus 4. The second angle is 2x plus 4. We want to figure out what x is. Okay? So we're going to add these together and make them equal to 180, not 90. 2x and 2x is 4x. Minus 4 and positive 4 is 0, so we don't even have to write it down. So we're done. 4x equals 180. Divide 180 by 4, and the answer is x equals 45. Okay? X equals 45, sorry. There you go. All right? Let's try another one. Let's say the first angle, they're supplementary. Let's say the first angle is 30, just plain old 30. And let's say the second angle is 5y. All right? Let's figure out what y is. We add these together. Can you add 5y and 30? No, because they're not like terms. So you just, and always put the number with the variable first. So we're just going to say 5y plus 30. We can't add them together because they're not like terms. Equals, supplementary, 180. Subtract 30 from both sides. So we end up with 5y equals 150. What's 50 divided by 5? It's 30. So the answer is y equals 30. All right, remember, you're taking the two angles, you're adding them together, and you're setting them equal to 180 because they're supplementary. If it was complementary, you would make them equal to 90. All right, let's do one more. Last one, okay? Pay attention.
Lunch is ready if you ordered. Lunch is ready.
Lunch is ready if you order, guys. You hear that announcement? Awesome. I'm going to go eat lunch after this problem, okay? Let's do, I'm a little shook by that announcement. All right, let's do 1/2. Yeah, I'm super shook. I'm hungry. Let's do 1/5 x for this one. And for this one, let's do 2/5 x minus 10. And they're supplementary. All right, this seems crazy, but it's not. It's easy. We're going to add the like terms together. What's 1/5 and 2/5? 3/5. Don't forget your x. 1/5 and 2/5 gives 3/5. Minus 10 doesn't have a like term. He doesn't have a friend, right? So he just stays minus 10. And what do they equal when we combine them and they're supplementary? That means they have to be 180. All right, 180. Instead of subtracting 10, we're going to add 10, both sides for balance. So we end up with, run out of room, 3/5 x equals 190. We got 190 from adding 180 and 10. We're going to divide 190. We're going to divide 190 by 3/5. I'm going to do that. 190 divided by 3/5, 316 and 2/3. Okay, that's your final answer. All right. Watch this video, watch the other videos I made on complementary and supplementary angles, and you will do just great on your quizzes coming up next week. All right, take care.